Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Magnificent deep divers, let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Raising the frequency, raising the vibration, sending you all tons of good ass energy. Take that, take that, take that. The cat down the road said you received it. Look. Disappear from the world. Risk everything. And become who you are always meant to be. Deep dive, as I said, disappear from the world. Risk everything and become who you are always meant to be. The information I'm going to share with you in this video is not only going to blow your mind, it's going to empower you to become your greatest version at the same time. Smash the like button if you support the real deep divers. Smash the like button if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. And shout out to everyone who's got the brand new book, The Bible of Becoming Your Greatest Version. Feel alive too. Unlock your infinite power. The secret recipe to becoming your greatest version is now out on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. Click the link down below, deep divers. And of course, join the YouTube membership. Get full access to all the live stream shows. Over 400 videos there. Click the link down below and join the new Ralph Smart Patreon page for all new exclusive content. Patreon.com/Ralph Smart. Click the link down below, deep divers. You're going to love it. So let's talk about this, deep divers. Disappear from the world. Risk everything. And become who you are always meant to be. You see, the truth is, deep divers, it takes a brave soul to really listen to themselves and trust themselves in this world we're in right now. And I'm giving you this message because I want to see all of you transform and emerge. 3 words you need to remember, deep divers. Disappear, transform, emerge. Disappear, transform, emerge. Disappear, transform, emerge. And if you are watching this video, this is your confirmation. You're about to manifest what you desire. If you're ready to affirm that, just say thank you. Now, deep divers, I became a ghost. Totally disappeared. And I came back, returned like the prodigal son, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Become your greatest version. Let me share with you what's helped me along my journey, deep divers. Disappear, transform, emerge, okay? Disappear from the world. Risk everything. And become who you are always meant to be. You see, before Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart was a ghost. What I mean by that is that I disappeared from my social circles. And I went into hibernation. And I stayed there for a long time, deep divers, to really find out who I really am, to really get to know myself. You see, in every temple in ancient Greece, it said, Gno theseton, know thyself. And you can only become your greatest version once you start to know who you truly are. That's what's going to give you the leverage. That's what's going to give you the longevity. I'm still here, deep divers, doing a little samba, baby, raising the frequency. All because I let go of crowds which were no longer serving me. I let go of people who were no longer serving me. And it is not easy to disappear. Especially when so many of us are so accustomed to people pleasing and doing things for the eye seeing of men. But deep divers, if you want to go to that next level, you're going to have to get very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable, deep divers. I had to realize this, deep divers. You realize most of your life was shaped by other people's expectations, not your own. And this changes everything. Once you realize that most of your life was shaped by other people's expectations and not your own, everything changes. Most of us, we've been living someone else's life. Most of us, we've been doing what our parents want us to do. That's the reason why we're screwed. Frank Zappa said, if you end up with a boring, miserable life because you listen to your mum, your dad, your teacher, your priest, or some guy on the television telling you how to handle your shit, then you deserve it. I realize this, deep divers, that it's on me. And so many of us don't even realize we're doing what someone else wants us to do every single day. We don't even want to do it. We've all been tricked. And once you learn how to disappear, go ghost. Don't take that same route you always take. Don't hang out at that shop you always hang out at. Become a totally new version of yourself, deep divers, and allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to go into that cocoon. Allow yourself to disappear, transform, and emerge. What if I told you your daily routine, the one you've been living for the last 10 years, has been in the way of your greatness? I realized that along my early journey, I had to switch it up. I had to realize that there is no change in your life without a change in your daily routine. Slow motion this side. Disappear. Deep divers from the world. There is so much noise out there. What's happening with Trump and Epstein files and all of these distractions? What about your dream? What about your mission? What about becoming who you know you came here to be, deep divers? That's what really matters. Every single day I realize this. You got to focus on yourself. Everyone out there wants your attention. Look over here, look over there. But what are you manifesting for yourself, deep divers? Because if you are always focused on someone else out there, it's distracting you from where you need to be. The whole world is a stage. You know, in ancient Rome, they would distract people with gladiatorial events, sports. They would give them bread and circuses to keep the masses entertained. I had to disappear from all of that. They were like, did you see the game? No, I didn't. Because I was too busy building my empire. Slow motion this side. Disappear from the world, deep divers. Take a break from your phone. That's what I had to do. It changed my life forever. Because I was doing this before things got really crazy. Now it's almost impossible to have a minute to yourself just to get some peace and quiet, deep divers, because as soon as you wake up, there's another news story, something happening 5,000 miles away. Oh my gosh, pay attention here, pay attention there. We're so distracted, we're overstimulated, we're overwhelmed, and therefore we're overburdened. You can't become your greatest version if you're not focusing on who you're truly meant to become in this life. It's got nothing to do with the bread and circuses out there. That's all a distraction. It's got everything to do it's got everything to do with you pressing pause on this video game simulation. Press pause. And then spend some time with yourself. Get that me time in, deep divers. What I used to do was I would spend 2 hours every single day in a forest, just meditating. Oh yeah, before Infinite Waters, that's what I was doing. I'm still doing it. But I'm telling you, what was the catalyst for me to start inspiring millions of people? I had to retreat from the crowd. I had to leave the crowd behind. I had to leave the distractions behind. I had to reconnect back to my greatness and infinite power. And deep divers, this is the greatest way to become your greatest version, because true growth only happens when you press pause. True growth only happens when you take a break from all of that commotion out there. True growth only happens when you step away from the noise. When you remind yourself of who you're meant to be. When you remove the distractions of the world. When you say, actually, I've been on TikTok for the last 3 hours. What has it got me? Now, don't get it twisted. There is some great content even on TikTok, even on these social media apps. But if you're always doom scrolling, now you've got to say, okay, what has this given me? I'm here to turn you into a supreme being, deep divers. Are you ready? I'm ready. Disappear, transform, emerge. There's a reason why a caterpillar goes into the cocoon. There's a reason why many people, after a long holiday, they come back recharged. But a lot of us, we're not taking that time to recharge. It's go, 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 Formula One. And that's the reason why people are tired, burnt out, exasperated, no energy, low energy. They want to give up. We got to slow down to speed up. I learned this along my early journey. And I'm still doing it. That's the reason why I'm still here, because I realize this is a marathon. If you want to be here in the next 10 years, deep divers, manifesting your true heart's desires, you have to learn the art of slowing down to speed up. You have to learn the art of realizing once you prioritize your mental health, emotional health, physical well-being, this body vehicle will work for you. This body vehicle will work for you. Every single day I'm eating to live. Pass me the grapes full of resveratrols. Good for your heart. Pass me the asparagus, the kale. I'm eating to live. That's the reason why I got so much energy right now. We're good to go. But more so, I am mastering my emotions. I'm not reacting to every little thing out there. Because that's what this matrix wants you to do. It wants to keep you caught up in division. Oh, it's the immigrants. Oh, it's these people. It's all a distraction. You have to focus on yourself. I'm not getting caught up in politics. I'm realizing I've got to govern my own mind. That's what government means. Govern mind, govern mental. And once you can do that, you can now become a sovereign being. You can only understand this once you are disappearing from the world, once you are leaving the world behind. Every single day, there's a bad news story for you. There's a bad news story waiting for you. Fear, fear, fear. And that's what keeps you stuck. That's the reason why I said, actually, I'm going to leave all of that behind. I want to embrace a positive frequency and vibration. I can only do that when I tune in and tap in to my true greatness. And every single day, if you prioritize time just to tap in, just to reconnect, you are going to have so much clarity. It's going to be unbelievable. A lot of people don't know what to do with their life. That's because you haven't taken the time to sit with yourself. A lot of people don't know what to do with their life. That's because they're still listening to other people who don't even know what to do with their life. It's crazy. Someone once said, never take advice from someone you won't trade places with. Never take advice from someone you will not trade places with. And I had to learn this along my early journey. And once you can start reminding yourself, the crowd is lost. The crowd is lost and heading into it and heading into oblivion and heading into oblivion. It's scary until you realize that actually maybe the crowd doesn't know what they're doing. Maybe my soul knows where to guide me. And you can only do this once you disappear from the world. Risk everything. I had to take a risk with Infinite Waters. I left a very comfortable job and said, I have a bigger dream than where I am. I have a bigger dream than where I am. Once you can say that, I have a bigger dream than where I am right now, great things start to unfold. We've got to remind ourselves, deep divers, greatness only happens outside of your comfort zone. Great things only happen outside of your comfort zone. And growth happens only in discomfort. Disappear from the crowd, disappear from the world, risk everything. How many of you are living every single day like it's your last 24 hours? That's how I'm living. That's why I'm risking everything. I'm risking everything. And that's the reason why I'm becoming who I've always known I was inside. I'm becoming that being I always knew I was, and I am right now. And deep divers, stop playing it safe. They've tricked you. Play it safe. Just do what everyone else is doing. You're going to be fine. Yeah, you're going to be fine, all right. Fearful, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Once you are doing what everyone else is doing, just fitting in and nodding your head like it's all well and good and fine, you're going to be fine. Fearful, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. No, deep divers, you're not fine. I'm not fine. The cat down the road definitely is not fine, because we still have desires, dreams, aspirations, goals. We've got to manifest them. We've got to bring them into fruition, into existence. And this requires tremendous risk. Take that calculated risk. Bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. I had to bet on myself. When I said, actually, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, a lot of people laughed at me. Oh my gosh, it's not going to work out for you, Ralph. Fast forward. We're still here, helping people. People will laugh at you. But in the end, the laugh will be on them, because you will be manifesting what they can only dream of. Deep divers, disappear from the world, risk everything, and become the person you were always meant to be. I've realized this. Deep divers, that risking everything is less about recklessness and more about leaving what no longer serves you behind. Focus on yourself first, and the world will naturally align with your purpose. Focus on yourself first, and the world will naturally align with your purpose. So many people right now know that they can become more. They know they can become more. They know they can do more. They know that this can't be life. That's what I said along my early journey. This can't be life. And I realized that I had to disappear. Transform, emerge. Deep divers. Disappear from the world. Risk everything. And become the person you were always meant to be. Solitude is not loneliness. It's the space where your highest self can emerge. What? Slow motion this side. Solitude is not loneliness, deep divers. It's the space where your highest self can emerge. This is how we truly find ourselves, by leaving the hustle and bustle behind. A lot of people think, hey, I'm in this busy city. It's great. No, what it's doing is that now you're always competing, comparing, losing touch of who you really are. So I had to realize that actually, I don't want to spend all of my life in the hustle bustle in central London. I went to uni in central London. No, I don't want to be in that. I want to come to the beach, the ocean, the forest, the mountains. And everything magnificent started to appear for me. Deep divers. Disappear from the world, risk everything, and become the person you were always meant to be. Fear is what holds people back. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It keeps us like, actually, who am I without this crowd that's not serving me? Who am I? Who am I without this neighborhood I've always known? Who am I without this routine, even though it's not serving me? It's terrible, but this is all I know, Ralph. I gotta hang on to it for dear life. We do this, right? We do this, don't we? We hang on to something even though it's killing us, even though it's not taking us anywhere. I'm encouraging you to boldly go where no man or woman or cat down the road has gone before. Take a risk. Bet on yourself. What if it doesn't work out? Well, where you are right now is not working out. You got nothing to lose. Risk everything. That's what I did. I just threw that bottle into the ocean. Let it set sail. Deep divers. Disappear from the world. Risk everything. Detaching from validation allows your intuition to guide every decision. And the greatest breakthroughs often come after the moments you feel most uncertain. We have to learn how to be uncomfortable. We have to learn that nobody said it would be easy. We have to learn that it is when we have that feeling, those butterflies in our stomach. You know, you get those butterflies, deep divers in your stomach. That's a sign amazing things are coming. When we don't wake up with any inspiration, any excitement, that's a sign that we're another cog in the machine. Deep divers boldly go where your soul wants to lead you today. Other people might laugh at it. Why are you going to the forest? Why are you going to the ocean? Why are you going hiking? Why not just go to the club every single weekend? Because the more you start to change your behavioral pattern, you start to create neuroplasticity, giving your brain new experiences, and this creates a whole new reality for yourself. It's amazing. Once you stop doing what society wants you to do, once you stop living according to society's expectations, you turn into a whole new version of yourself. Deep divers. By disappearing from the world, you reclaim your energy and clarity. When you embrace this process and you don't just grow, you become the person you were always meant to be. You're going to come back. They're going to be like, I can't believe that's her. God, she's changed. She has changed. That change could only occur by letting go. That change could only occur by disappearing from the world that you know and embracing the unknown, the uncertainty, the unfamiliar will often lead to your greatest breakthrough. Let me repeat that. The unfamiliar will often lead to your greatest breakthrough. One more time. The unfamiliar, deep divers, will often lead to your greatest breakthrough. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Smash the like button, deep divers, if you support The Real. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Once again, hit the like button right now if you support The Real. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. You want a one-to-one consultation with me so I can help you become your greatest version? Book a session at ralphsmart.com/one-to-one sessions. Let's breathe. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. That's better. Join the YouTube membership, deep divers. Click join down below. Join the Patreon page. You're going to love the content there. Patreon.com/ralphsmart. Click the link down below. And go and get the brand new book, 500 pages, the Bible of becoming your greatest version. Feel alive too. Unlock your infinite power, the secret recipe to becoming your greatest version. ralphsmart.com/the book. Click the link down below. Get the good ass prana shirts, ralphsmart.com/clothes. Click the link down below. Deep divers. Become your greatest version. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo!